This is something I've created.
We did a lot of research to conceive the idea.
We spent months getting it correct.
We hope the industry will take up our idea.
Finally, it is ready and operational.
Just in time for Spinovax. For Spinovax.
For Spinovax.
Yeah!
Tired of walking, cycling or driving? How about creating your own personal rapid mode of transport or PRT? Capable of being assembled within 10 man-hours by an experienced DIY user, the PRT is environmentally friendly using a battery as its power source, reducing your carbon footprint. Able to move on slopes or flat terrain, the speed and distance travelled depend on the weight of the rider. A flying vehicle that is fully autonomous. The flying machine can stabilize itself in the air and navigate from one beacon to another using an indoor localization sensor. Conceptualized and put together over 6 months, the vehicle also has an image processing capacity, so color strips can be used to navigate it. Recycling of canned drinks, a fairly difficult task and one that could be messy as well. A better solution, the Can Crusher, a fully automated system for compacting recycled cans. Able to hold up to 200 cans, it is ideal for food courts or even for public use. Reliable and efficient, the Can Crusher is the first in Singapore. It goes where no man dares. It seeks out signs of life in disaster areas too dangerous for man to enter. The Life Seeker, mounted with sensors and microphones, enters a danger zone and scans the area for survivors, releasing sensor balls to pick up signs of life. The signals are then relayed to the rescue operator team, who then commences rescue. A 2-in-1 lavatory fixture for public restrooms. The combined urinal and hand wash faucet in a single unit offers convenience to the user and water and space saver to the provider. Not only can you now pee, but also wash clean at the same time in one unit. The idea was a practical one, a solar-powered golf car. In implementing it, a data logger was set up, tests conducted, and the operational data of the solar golf car collected and analyzed. The aim was to study the performance of the golf car and investigate the impact of solar system applications on the environment and the energy storage on the car. The golf car was then tested under practical conditions. Straw Postman, a slick stereoscopic animation production which saw students tweaking animation elements to project a 3D effect. When implementing their idea, students learned valuable production timeline differences between creating mainstream animation and stereoscopic versions. Straw Postman, a successful blend of storytelling and technology. A Toast of Love is a romantic comedy with a strong Singapore flavor. Students had to conceive and implement their creative ideas on a shoestring budget and within tight deadlines. The outcome? A script generously peppered with Singaporean-sounding lines which went down well with local audiences.
Owen!
Do you remember this song? We heard it the first time we met. Gina, I thought about this for a very long time already.
Signal, this is so embarrassing.
Gina, will you be my wife?
Of course, he's really her boy.
A 2D piece of artwork inspired by an old clock that was taken apart. From the artwork, a series of lines and planes were extracted, which were then composed in 3D models based on the keywords of balance, rhythm, and density. Functions were introduced in the following stages, first in the guise of a lamp, and then infused with architectural functions into a pavilion. Love is unpredictable. The Griffin and Sabine trilogy is a story of unconditional love. This project seeks to create a transporter which will unite the two separated lovers. Deriving its initial idea from a mechanical fan, the transporter inverts and unites two propeller covers as its main body. The transporter is unique in its simplicity. Designed for Griffin, it embodies masculinity and strength in its structure. Current methods to remove toxic heavy metals often involve expensive chemicals. A possible alternative is to use renewable biomass like lemon skin powder to remove toxic metal for wastewater treatment. Besides reducing the cost of water treatment, this method also prevents pipes from clogging, leading to an overall reduction in the generation of toxic sludge. They came up with this unique drink because they wanted to diversify the usage of rice vinegar and edible flowers. Rice vinegar because it has many health-enhancing properties, and edible flowers which are known for their antioxidative activities but are currently only marketed in dried forms. The result, an interesting mix that will go down well with many. A showcase of the potential that Singapore Polytechnic has to offer. Industry partners and companies can collaborate with us to enhance opportunities for students and customers. Our state-of-the-art facilities are available to help bring ideas to reality.
It's been hard work, but I've learned a lot from my 3 years here.
There are so many things I still want to try.
I've learned so much during these 3 years, but there's still many things I want to learn.
I hope industry take us up on our offers. It's time for us to give back to society what we have learned.
To make a difference, to create a legacy.
To create a legacy.
To create a legacy.
A legacy.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Philip, your MC for this graduation ceremony. To start off, we will be screening some announcements. There will be videos after the announcement. Do sit back and enjoy the videos as you look back at the 3 years the graduates spent at the Polytechnic. The videos also include highlights of principal's speech at session 1 of the graduation ceremony. Finally, if you're receiving your diploma, please return to your seats after you have collected your diploma. Please remain seated and avoid moving around or talking during the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation.
Three years ago, I welcomed you, the class of 2011, to SP during your freshman orientation program as a group of teenagers fresh out of school. Today, I stand with pride before you as I send you off from SP as a cohort of confident young men and women to a new phase of life, ready to serve with skill. Singapore Polytechnic was founded on the motto, berkhidmat dengan keahlian, meaning to serve with skill. It captures vividly SP's mission to develop talents in the service of Singapore and to make the world a better place. Towards this end, our commitment to nurture you to be life-ready, work-ready, and world-ready remains at the heart of all we do. In SP, as you probably heard it many times, we encourage you to go MAD, M-A-D. We want you to make a difference. You first made a difference to the community by participating in the Flag Day during the first week of joining SP. If you remember, you collected a record of $170,000 for the President's Challenge. But the act of giving is not a one-way street. For many of you, participating in community service projects has also been an eye-opener, and sometimes it was heart-wrenching. We strive to provide you with as many opportunities as possible to experience a different culture, learn from the best, and to change your perspective of the world. Last year, we sent 2 students for a 10-week internship at the Harvard Medical School's Children's Hospital to open their eyes to the world of research and how the best minds are finding solutions to the world's problems. The spirit of tenacity to excel goes beyond the classroom. Among our graduating cohort, we have many team captains and players from 9 national championship teams in a variety of sports and CCA. They have brought glories to Singapore and SP, and I thank you for your fighting spirit. What I have shared with you are snippets from your collective experience, but these stories are also our pride. They serve to remind my colleagues and I about our shared purpose, the reason why we chose to be in SP, to provide the best possible learning experience that will prepare you to be future ready. Singapore Poly can show you the horizon and provide the opportunities, but only you can open the window to a world of possibilities. Finally, dear graduates, wherever you may be, remember we are SP, and remember to serve with skill. We are very proud of you. Thank you.
Being part of the Youth Olympic Games as a young ambassador given by the Singapore National Olympic Council was one that I have never dreamt of getting. Shortly after, SP gave me the privilege to be the last torchbearer in the torch relay of the YOG, of which I lighted the quadrant alongside many ministers and our principal. So this is the route that I took during my run, and what I felt during that run is not something that I can easily put into words. The crowd running with me, the loud cheers that I got made the entire atmosphere very exhilarating. Picture yourself in front of a crowd cheering you on, and you can imagine how surreal that must have felt. And I would like to thank SP for this once-in-a-lifetime experience, which is something that I will never forget.
Hi, we're Suntec City, and this is SD's FYP Graduation Showcase. This is Unreal. There's a game that was done over the course of 10 months with 6 people, and I was the team lead of this game. Unreal is Japanese for Vengeful Spirit, so this is a game that puts you in the shoes of a ghost instead of a human. Because this game is of an uncommon genre, we've had a few design and direction disputes over the course of development, and as the team leader, I have had to step out of my comfort zone to try and get people thinking in agreement to get this thing going. Overall, I think this is a rewarding experience for me because even though it was stressful, I think I learned a lot of things over the course of these 10 months. I'd like to thank all my lecturers and all my friends who have helped me over the course of these 3 years to make this project possible.
When I was Sec 3, I first chanced upon an article on breakdance which sparked off my interest in dance. So when I came into SP, I'm glad to have the opportunity to join the SP Dance Club and further my passion in dance. For me, the most memorable experience I had in SP Dance was the opportunity to choreograph a piece for WACE, which is the SP Annual Dance Concert. And for this particular piece, we spent many nights racking our brains for ideas for the showcase. Eventually, the concert was a success, and after seeing how well received it was, I felt that my effort was all worth it.
Being in SV, it has given me a lot of opportunities to travel around the world. For example, I was selected to go for the Maritime Experiential Learning Camp, where my friends and I went on board a cruise ship and we sailed to places like Penang and Phuket. And during this entire camp, we had talks and workshops that were both inspiring and motivational. Apart from this, I also participated in different kinds of ice-breaking games, as well as coming up with different kinds of group skits and presentations. And I felt this entire experience very enriching, interesting and fun because I get to bond with my peers as well as gaining leadership skills and cooperative spirit.
One of my memorable experiences that I had in SP was my overseas community service trip that I had in Shanxi, China. The purpose of the trip was to design and build a communal garden for a village. As there were many students from different courses but within our ABE school involved in this project, I was able to make many new friends. Through this whole process, we met up to discuss about design ideas and events that we'll be organising for the villagers. Through this, I also learned the importance of teamwork, and I was able to tap on everybody's expertise and we really bonded well to complete the project. I would like to thank all my lecturers who have helped and guided me in the past 3 years, especially Dr. Chong, who accompanied a group of us to Shanxi for an overseas community service project. He inspires me to use my creativity to help those in need. This brings about great meaning when I design. Thank you, Dr. Chong.
As Vice President of the SP Debating Society, my team and I organised training sessions for fellow debaters, alongside many social gatherings where we tried to spread the debating culture in SP. These contributions led me to being awarded the SP Excellence Award this year. It's something that I am thankful for, and it is an honour to be awarded this accolade by Singapore Polytechnic. My proudest achievement in SP would have to be in 2009, where the SP Debating Society won the Inter-Polytechnic Debating Championships for the first time. I was in a team that clinched the title, and I remember feeling very happy as all our hard work had finally paid off and we had brought glory to SP that year.
I am from SP Ambassadors. We are student ambassadors representing the Polytechnic in various events and offering our assistance throughout the year. Our area of expertise includes ushering and guest relations. One of the most memorable duties which I had taken part in would be the SP graduation ceremony, in which I have been helping out for the past 2 years. I believe it has been very unforgettable because I actually have the chance to see my seniors graduate live in front of me. Recently, my club won the Excellence in Service Award for the 3rd consecutive time. We are a service club and we are doing what we are doing because we love doing it. And awards to me personally is secondary. However, it's still very nice to know that at the end of the day, the school actually recognizes our efforts.
My proudest moment in SP was when I received the Excellence Award during my internship at Jurong Island. The company that I worked at was Petrofac. So this award was based on a 6-week assessment done by the course instructors. And when I received the award, I was very surprised because there were many candidates actually vying for the spot. During the 6-week course at Jurong Island, we had many practicals and tutorials itself. What we learned was how to run the petrochemical plant equipment such as the furnace, distillation column, and heat exchangers. And we also experienced work shift, and the night course was pretty grueling. But fortunately, with my course mates, we managed to survive the whole ordeal.
I was the Vice President for SPBP Mentoring Club during my second year. During my SPBP Mentoring Club days, I was posted to Queenstown Family Service Centre to conduct mentoring sessions. There, the mentoring session is divided into two parts. The tuition section, where we assist the kids in subjects that they are weak in, and for the mentoring section, where we have the time to talk to the kids about their own personal life and to ask them about how their day have been so far. One of the most unforgettable experiences that I ever had was when my mentee came up to me to talk to me about her own personal problems. I felt heartened to know that she could trust me so much and that we have cultivated a close bond between the both of us. I felt happy to lend her a listening ear and to give her my utmost support. I would like to thank Singapore Polytechnic for giving me this opportunity to undergo this whole experience.
Always take pride in everything that you do and don't give up when you are faced with challenges. Live life to the fullest without any regrets.
Well done in surviving these 3 years, and I would like to leave you with a quote, which is, people in the winner's circle don't work harder, they just work smarter, and I wish you all the best.
To all fellow graduates, pursue your passion, follow the path of excellence, and success will chase after you.
You only live once, so work hard, live your dreams, and all the best.
In life, there are bound to be challenges, but always remember that there's never one challenge that you cannot overcome. Always set high goals, persevere, and never ever give up.
Each year, Singapore Polytechnic is proud to honour our top graduates, outstanding individuals who have achieved academic excellence. This year, we pay tribute to the following 7 graduates who have made their mark of distinction with us. What Deng Kai-yuan wanted after achieving stellar results for his GCE O-level examinations was to have an enriching learning journey that would offer experiences beyond the classroom. This former student from Gan Ning Seng School believed SP would give him that edge. 3 years on, he is positive he has indeed made the right choice. Kai-yuan was selected for the SP Outstanding Talent Program, which gave him opportunities to participate in high-level events such as the Temasek Dialogue in 2010. His SP experience also included an internship in Beijing with Pratt and Whitney and a community service trip to Timor-Leste. With a perfect GPA, the top graduate from the Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering is a Lee Kuan Yew Award winner. Today, Kai-yuan continues to be an active volunteer in his Kampung Glam ward and gives tuition to students in physics from his secondary school. Lim Hui Yin made a critical decision to switch to a polytechnic just months before taking her GCE A-level examinations. The former Presbyterian high school student wanted to pursue her dream of becoming a licensed aircraft engineer. She chose a diploma in aerospace electronics at SP and excelled in her studies during the 3 years. This Lee Kuan Yew Award winner counts hard work, discipline, and a little bit of luck as the ingredients for her success. She values the industrial training program experience she had at Longgen Aviation Company in China. Not only was she given the opportunity to practice what she'd learned, she also brushed up her Mandarin along the way. A compassionate person at heart, this avid martial arts enthusiast has volunteered her time in overseas community programs in Cambodia and Indonesia. She plans to return to Cambodia to continue her volunteer work before pursuing her degree in the near future. Sean Lee Teck Brin is proof that one can be equally competent in sports and studies. This Lee Kuan Yew Award winner was so determined to join SP that he applied under the Direct Polytechnic Admission Scheme in order to secure a place in his preferred polytechnic and course. His 3 years at SP is filled with memorable highlights including representing Singapore for the inaugural Youth Olympic Games. He was also the final torchbearer for the journey of the Youth Olympic Flame in the Southwest District. His achievements in SP include winning the SP Sportsman of the Year and the Model Student Award. This top sportsman, who won the IODA Optimist World Sailing Championship back in 2006, believes he can go even further in his sailing career. His dream is to make it for the Olympic Games in London next year. Thomas Lim Ting Wen's active participation in drama projects in his Catholic high school days fueled his passion and love for drama. The winner of the Toh Chin Chai Gold Medal and top graduate from the Diploma in Applied Drama and Psychology, Thomas's ultimate vision in life is to be an applied drama practitioner working with different communities, especially with youth and marginalized groups. He counts Age, a devised drama performance which he directed and staged with his classmates for Celebrate Drama 2009 as one of his proudest achievements to date. Age, which stands for Hospice, explored different perspectives on sickness and death. In order to add realism and depth to the performance, the students made several visits to the hospice. That dramatic experience, coupled with his attendance at the International Drama Educators Association World Congress in 2010, has inspired Thomas to pursue a degree in drama from one of the leading applied theatre universities globally. For someone who could hardly speak a word of English when he first arrived in Singapore, Lee Yan has come a long way. The former River Valley High School student believes that the word failure should never be a part of his vocabulary. His passion in information technology motivated him to do well and consistently achieve a perfect GPA score for the examinations. For his final year project, Lee Yan decided to develop a mobile learning web application that would help SP students. The application to enable students to retrieve curriculum information readily will soon be implemented in SP. A highlight in Lee Yan's SP career was the opportunity to present to an audience of 500 CEOs and COOs at the Windows 7 launch last year. That is the most magical and memorable moment in his life. Lee Yan is the proud recipient of the Lo Guan On Gold Medal and will pursue a degree in information systems under the Kent Ridge Undergraduate Scholarship from NUS. Vicky Lau first started dabbling with the Windows Movie Maker software when she was a student at CHIJ Katong Convent. That interest sparked her desire to be a part of the creative media industry. Her 3 years at SP's Diploma in Digital Media helped her shed her shy nature and made her more confident. She was president of the SP Videography Club and was selected as one of the pioneer batch of students to participate in the NUS MDA Singapore Hollywood Attachment Program at the University of California in Los Angeles. That experience made Vicky even more determined to pursue academic excellence. Not only has Vicky topped her course, she has also been awarded the Chua Cho Tek Gold Medal. This steely young lady will be pursuing a degree in visual effects at the famed Savannah College of Art and Design under an artistic scholarship. Kang Kok Wei's educational success is a credit to his parents and a special teacher. Although he did poorly for his PSLE, his parents did not reprimand him but encouraged him to try harder. At Hougang Secondary School, a caring teacher guided and motivated him to make a difference in his life. That belief and faith in him spurred him on to excel in his studies. He graduated with a maximum GPA of 4.0 from ITE and chose to come to SP to pursue a diploma in clean energy. Today, Kok Wei is the proud recipient of the Tay Eng Soon Gold Medal, which is awarded to a former ITE student who has excelled in SP. For all the successes Kok Wei has had with his academic career, he has not forgotten to give back to the community. He gave free weekly tuition to students at the Clementi Student Services Center for 3 years and was president of the Rotaract Club. Kok Wei's story is an inspiration to many and an encouragement to never give up. These top graduates have done Singapore Polytechnic proud, and their stories will serve to inspire others to achieve academic greatness. We wish them the very best in their future endeavours.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them on silent mode if you have not done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all graduates receiving their diplomas. There is no need to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. I will be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Lastly, dear graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You will be issued with a card log-on ID and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need it to place your order for photos. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Major General Ng Chee Meng, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the 51st graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. At this 13th and final session, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering. Our guest speaker this afternoon is Major General Ng Chee Meng, Chief of Air Force. Major General Ng joined the RACF in December 1986 and was awarded the SAF Overseas Training Award to pursue electrical engineering at the United States Air Force Academy and graduated with a Bachelor of Science in 1991. He graduated from the U.S. undergraduate pilot training course, received his wings in 1992, and subsequently underwent the F-5E fighter conversion training in 144 Squadron. Major General Ng attended the Singapore Command and Staff course in 1999 and graduated as a top student. He was awarded the SAF Postgraduate Award in 2002 to pursue a Master of Arts, International Relations at the Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy, Tufts University, USA. In his 24 years of service, Major General Ng has held various key command and staff appointments in the RACF and the Joint Staff. These include Commanding Officer of 144 Squadron, Commander Changi Air Base, Head of Air Plans Department, Director of Joint Operations Department, and Deputy Chief of Air Force. He assumed the appointment of Chief of Air Force in 2009. For his outstanding contributions to the SAF, Major General Ng was awarded the prestigious Public Administration Medal, Bronze Military, in 2005. It is now my pleasure to invite Major General Ng Chee Meng to deliver the graduation address. Major General Ng, please.
Good afternoon, members of the Board of Governors, Mr. Tang Han Chong, Singapore Poly Principal, distinguished guests, and graduates. I'm delighted to be part of the 51st Singapore Polytechnic graduation ceremony, witnessing the grand graduation of more than 400 of you today gathered here. Congratulations to all of you on your completion of your course. For those graduating with a diploma, today marks an important milestone as you embark on the next phase of your life. Some of you may proceed to further your studies, while others may decide to enter the workforce. As for those of you who have completed your advanced or specialist diplomas, I know that your employers will be looking forward to your valued contributions when you return to your workplace. As you plan for your next phase of your life, allow me to just share with you my view on the latest developments in the local aerospace industry and opportunities that are available to you. I will also share my thoughts on how you can succeed in your future endeavors. Last year, exports from the local aerospace industry were worth 7 billion Sing dollars. Singapore, with its reputation for quality, efficiency and dependability, is staged to be Asia's maintenance, repair and overhaul hub. The aviation sector remains promising, with notable investment by heavyweights such as Honeywell, Rockwell Collins, and Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce had recently invested Singapore $320 million on an engine assembly and test facility in Seletar Aerospace Park. Overall, the Seletar Aerospace Park is expected to contribute $3 billion annually towards our country's economy. Recently, 5 Singaporean companies had decided to work together to form an integrated manufacturing consortium, the first of its kind here. This is expected to boost the local aerospace industries, bringing in more businesses. What this means to you is that the aerospace industry will look to the school, houses like Singapore Polytechnic, to provide quality graduates to meet its job demands. In this regard, I will tell you that the Air Force is no different. We operate and maintain advanced aircraft and weapon systems equipped with leading-edge technologies, such as our latest F-15 SG, on display incidentally in the RSAF Open House. And since I'm here, I would like to invite all the graduates to find time this weekend to visit the Open House and see and touch your Air Force. And hopefully some of you will join the Air Force this weekend. Well, we are always looking for quality people like yourselves with the right training and skills capable of operating and maintaining such state-of-the-art systems. To meet the challenging industry demands, Singapore Polytechnic has done an excellent job in making sure that its graduates are equipped with the relevant skills and expertise. Singapore Polytechnic had constantly engaged the industries to update its curriculum. The Air Force was honored to be invited to participate in the last curriculum review for Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering. Because of this, the Republic of Singapore Air Force had, over the last 10 years, been able to recruit quality graduates from Singapore Polytechnic to meet our manpower demands. Through this observation, it is very clear to me that Singapore Polytechnic is committed to making sure that its graduates, all of you, remain relevant to the industries. Looking ahead, as the different local industries grow to become regional and even global hubs, the workforce will need to become more adaptive as they find themselves working in multinational corporations, either locally here in Singapore or overseas. I truly believe that the well-rounded education provided by Singapore Polytechnic had indeed given all of you an advantage over your peers as you step into the working sector. I can say this because I've seen for myself many Singapore Polytechnic graduates in action when the Air Force deploys globally, and the Air Force, small though that we are deployed almost across all the continents in the world. The Singapore Polytechnic graduates have always shown exceptional adaptability and performed no matter what their jobs were and where they did it. For example, we had a Singapore Polytechnic graduate, Colonel Chong Wei Ken, who had just recently retired from the Air Force. He joined as a senior technician and later moved on to become an outstanding UAV engineer. When he retired, he was managing for the Air Force the entire supply chain. This demonstrated the quality of well-rounded training that Singapore Polytechnic has provided on top of the basic trade vocation training that you have received. This is just one of the examples that make me believe that Singapore Polytechnic has prepared you well to take on the wide spectrum of careers available to you. I'm also aware from recent studies and surveys that more and more diploma holders aspire to obtain a degree after they graduate from the Polytechnic. I'm sure many of you here today are planning to pursue further studies and upgrade yourselves. In this respect, I'm also confident that Singapore Polytechnic had provided you sufficient knowledge and skills to pursue your aspirations. Having successfully completed a highly intensive and demanding course, I'm sure you're ready to take on the challenges for higher studies. let me also try to encourage you with a real-life story from the Air Force. We have a Singapore Polytechnic graduate, Military Expert 4, Eng Kui Guan, an Air Force engineer who graduated from the Singapore Polytechnic in 1999 and joined the Air Force as a senior technician. He was later offered a scholarship from the Air Force to pursue his degree studies at the Imperial College of Science, Technology and Medicine in the United Kingdom. During the course, he did very well, of course, a Singaporean and a Singapore Polytechnic graduate. What else can we expect? He did very well, and he was awarded the Usmani Prize in Microelectronics. The award was given to students with outstanding achievements in the field of microelectronics. Even after his basic degree, he came home and he decided that he would continue with his academic pursuits and is now currently studying for his master's degree at the Air Force Institute of Technology in the United States of America, again under SAF scholarship. Kui Guan's dedication to continually upgrade himself is no doubt due to the strong foundations that he has received from Singapore Polytechnic's high-quality education. And over the weekend, should you choose to join the Air Force, and should you qualify for further studies, I'm sure we'll look favorably for your applications for scholarship studies. Well, at this point, I would just like to also share with you two important personal attributes that organizations like the RSAF and other companies look for in their employees. I think two such qualities are commitment and passion. Commitment to what you do will ensure that you continuously do what is best for the organization and the people around you. Commitment to do your best regardless whether it is for your self-improvement, regardless whether it is for the near term or the further good of your company in the future. You need to be committed to the tasks that you undertake and the promises you make to employers or to organizations or to people around you. I think that personal quality will bring you far. The other attribute is about passion. I hope that in your field of study that you have found the right passion that will power you and that you will find meaning and purpose in your work that will drive you and propel you to do your best every time. Whether you have real incentives or rewards that the company will give you, regardless of any of those things, I hope that the passion will drive you to do your best, whether you are left alone or just trying to do your very best. I urge you to embrace these qualities, as I believe they will be the cornerstones and foundation for your success as you embark on your working life. Once again, today marks the beginning of your new and exciting journey. I believe that the diploma you have earned will be the stepping stone to a challenging and fulfilling career ahead. I know that you will continue to uphold the outstanding reputation of your predecessors and succeed in your future endeavors. I wish you all a very bright future ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Major General Ng. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This afternoon, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to 447 graduates from the School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering. May I now call upon the Director of the School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering, Dr. Ng Eng Hong, to present the diplomas. Dr. Ng, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering.
Clement Yu Chun Kian, Li Yu Yang,
Ong Jia Sheng, Jason. Hua Song Yong, Calvin. Tan Yu Da. Tian Yok Hing. Yo Wen Bin. Aizad bin Muhammad Ratzali. A. Muhammad Rizwan Abdul Qadir. Abdul Rashid bin Abu Talib. Ahmad Zafir bin Azmi. Alauddin Arbathin. Alvin Ho Jin Yen. Ang Cheng Ching. Ang Kenneth Patrick. Arthur Douglas Chum Cheng Tai. Ashraf Nasruddin Kumar. Ashwin Raghuraman. Ao Yong Chong Wei Marcus. Benedict Wu Yuan Hung. Beyond Chong Jin. Chan Chi Kin. Chan Yuan Hong. Charles Pang Ping Che. Chen Ze Chao, Adriel. Chong Ni Si, Victor. Chu Jing Lun, Elvin. Chia Hui Kai, Edwin. Chin Sin Lee. Chong Yi Hui. Chua Rong Ke, Jaren. Cha Yue Zhang. Darren Zheng Tai Shin. Dennis Yo Jin Ing. Eng Yu Tai. Eng Zhi Hao. Enrico Mark Area. Yuvin Ao. Felix Su Jian Wen. Feng Xue Yi. 风味界福川雄Gonzalez Jeremiah Keith Guo Jin Song Heng Cheng Hui Ho Tiam Ju Ivan Hong Wei Xiang Jeremy Wang Ke De Hui Jian Yang Mark Isnan Hassan bin Sulaiman James Brando Jeremy Joseph Denker John Denker Kan Kam Yun Raymond Hang Bao Qiang Kendrick Sin Kenneth Ip Xian Hui Ku Jin Wayne Ho Jun Xiang Jasper Ho Zhen Long Lam Chai Ping Felicia Li Guosheng Li Kunyuan Li Sixiang Clement Li Weirong Timothy Li Xianghan Li Yuxiang Ben Liang Yuanming Lionel Le Huixiang Liang Kangwei Liao Zhuliang Lim Junhao Lim Junchuan Lim Kian Kyong Lim Shu Jing Lim Xiangju Lin Le
Lin Wei Sheng Wilson, Lisa Marie Joy Hongmi Nabiha Hongmi Abdullah, Lok Chun Hong Brian, Lo Zhi Yong Melvin, Marcus Chuang Kwong Che, Mohammad Badran bin Mohammad Seth, Mohammad Nur Salihin bin Othman, Mok Sui Kian, Mohammad Arif bin Mustafa, Muhammad Ali bin Asman, Muhammad Ashik bin Ahmad, Muhammad Fadli bin Amit, Muhammad Firdaus bin Salim, Muhammad Harif bin Jumaat, Muhammad Izzat bin Masam, Muhammad Khairuddin bin Johari, Muhammad Nazru bin Rahmat, Muhammad Nazarul bin Azman, Muhammad Shamiswa bin Baharuddin, Muhammad Shafiq bin Sanib, Muhammad Shazwan bin Yahya, Muhammad Reza bin Sazali, Nelson Goh Jia En,
Neo Chun Yen,
Neo Xiong Wei, Niu Yu Jie Yvonne, Ng Chong Yu Beyond, Ng Han Kiat, Ng Ji Xiang Colin, Ng Li Xian, Ng Shu Mei Rachel, Ng Yong Chen, Ng Yong Sheng, Ngô Kang Chun, Nur Fatiha binti Muhammad Fauzi, Nuru Aliyah binti Hasim, Ong Pei Ling, Ong Shao Cheng Matthew, Hubalan Arasu, Prasan Selvam, Chu Heng Jin, Kwek Jian Ting, Raghuram Muthu, Ron Lim Bao Ren, Xia Chun Taek Gabriel, Shahu Hamid, Sean Lee Bryant, Sim Pek Cheng, Siti Haja binti Suhaman, Sung Wai Kyung, So Bun Chuan, So Cheng Seong, Syed Daniel bin Syed Yahya Al Junaid, T. N. Muhammad Nisaruddin, Tan Chi Ken, Tan Tong Yen, Tan De Jun, Tan Gui Ming, Tan Ti Chun, Tan Shen Liang Virgil, Tan Wei Yang, Tan Yuan Chun, Teo Shin Xiong Japheth, Teo Yi Heng, Teo Han Xiang Nicholas, Tam Ping Hui Jeremy, Tamaraj Naidu Myla Vaganam, Therese Vanessa Pereira, Tiravin Kumar Arumugam, Tu Ka Kien, To Wai Hong, BJ Naya Krishnankuti, Vignesh Manivanan, Wang Yunhe, Wei Liangjin, Wang Jerome, Wang Junjie Fabian, Wang Jinkang, Wang Ti Kai, Yap Wen Bin, Yi Guanfeng Matthew, Yo Sun Yong Joel, Yo Cheong Bing Luke, Yo Zhishan Jr., Yu Nian Kiat, Zulfatli bin Abdul Latif,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Mechatronics.
Gu Yiran, Kwek Chun Ho, Nini Lated, Tamil Larasan Ravichandran, Tet Piang Sozo, Yi Xiang, Yi Mintet, Abdul Malik bin Hamza, Ahmad Khairu bin Ahmad Kassan, Ang Pei Fong, A Myat Mon, Benjamin Ng Chun Ping, Chai Bun In, Chan Wei Ho, Chen Chi Ming, Cheng Zhong Lin Ernest, Chong Wei Ming, Chu Guan Hao, Devan Lakshmanan, Dinesh A. Sandrasegaran, Ain Nui Zin Tu, Firdaus bin Muhammad Ghazali, Gan Li Sheng, Gao Ying, Han Guo Cho Gary, Han Chen, Hardy bin Ahmad Kabir, He Ji Yong, He Tong Yung, Hao Wei Kian, Indra Jitra Salim, Iskandar Zulkarnain bin Burhanuddin, Ivan Or Min Jin, Jiang Yiping, Jonathan Yo Sheng Gui, Joyce Bu Jing Yi, Ko Chi Hao, Ko Jie Ming, Hua Chi Yong, Li Guanping, Lim Bun Yi, Lim Kok Leong, Lim Si Kiat, Lim Wei Tai Benjamin, Lim Zi Hao, Liu Yu Hao, Lu Yongjian, Lo Chen Leong, Lu Peng, Marvin Teo, Miao Zhenxiong, Muhammad Hasif bin Muhammad Samad, Muhammad Nazir bin Abdul Rahim, Muhammad Arif bin Ismail, Muhammad Hasmi bin Jamali, Muhammad Amir bin Ahmad Shukri, Muhammad Asari bin Juraimi, Muhammad Daniel bin Muhammad Noor, Muhammad Daniel bin Roslan, Muhammad Hafiz bin Saini, Muhammad Haris bin Rafni, Muhammad Nazri bin Abdul Rahman, Muhammad Nazri bin Yusuf, Muhammad Ridwan bin Ithnin, Muhammad Ridwan bin Rosli, Nan A. Han, Ng Yen An, T. Chen, Ryan Scott Area Jen Kai, Sai Tura Ong, Steve Soon Jin Guo, Sunny Tan Ka Po, Tan Chi Sheng, Timothy Yao Kang Wei, Tung Chi Kit, Tycoon Liu, Vishnu Vijaya Kumar, Wang Zhi Tiao, Xiao Jiannan, Xu Yunfei, Yo Yu Kyung, Yu Bun Xiong, Yu Muhammad Noshamin bin Rashid Yu, Zhang Chaozhi, Zhao Ke, Zhao Li, Zhou Liu Ying,
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Advanced Diploma in Aerospace Engineering and Management.
Ang Tiong, Lee Eng Huat, Lim Teck Ming, Seng Chi Leong, Tan Chung Kiat Patrick, To Kok Hui, Tok Chi Siong, Wong Beng Yong Francis, Wong Jin Pao, Yo Kian Kun.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Specialist Diploma in Supply Chain Management.
Angela Ip Mei Ling. Cha Lai Ping. Chinasamy Sengotuville. Gan Chai Huang. Gan Eng Bi. Koma Kumari Ramsurup. Lai Kian Yen. Lau Mei Ling. Li Ai Chin. Li Lei Hun. Lim She Ting. Muhammad Sultan Muhammad Farooq. Nalusamy Saravanan. Narayana Swami Subhash Chandra Gupta. Handu Rangan Tangamani. Pankaj Trivedi. Sundarajan Janakiraman. Yogita Welly.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Mechanical and Aeronautical Engineering. Thank you, Dr. Ng. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes. May I invite Mr. Siu Chi Juan, member of the Singapore Polytechnic Board of Governors, to present the following prizes. Mr. Siu, please. From the Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering course, receiving the Aerospec Merit Awards are Daniel Bok Min Hao, Ching Zit Him, Lin Bin Zin, Jasper Ng Kai Tai, Ong Yi Xiang, Sim Chia Ming, and Watson To Shi Yang. Receiving the Singapore Technologies Aerospace Merit Awards are Dipan Rajendran, Lai Ho Yin, Liu Cheng Hao, the Aerospec Merit Award and the Singapore Technologies Aerospace Merit Award, Edmund Koh Yao Bin. Receiving the Eurocopter Southeast Asia Merit Awards are Jeremy Kwek Wei Ming, Sim Jun Sien, and Tan Shu Chie. The Aerospec Merit Award and the Eurocopter Southeast Asian Award, Lee Chi Ren. The CAT IT Merit Award, Jiren Kwek Lee Ren. From the Diploma in Mechatronics course, the Melchers Merit Award, Goh Chia Singh. The CAT IT Merit Award, Cho Soo Hing. The Trump Innovation Award, Lee Chia Wei. From the Advanced Diploma in Aerospace Engineering and Management course, the Aerospec Merit Award, Vincent Cheo Su Heng. From the Specialist Diploma in Supply Chain Management course, the GlaxoSmithKline Merit Award, Ruth Ho Lee Pui. That concludes the prize presentation. Thank you, Mr. Siu. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present medals to our top graduates for excelling in their courses of study. May I invite Major General Ng Chee Meng, Chief of Air Force, to present the medals. Major General Ng, please. From the Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering course, the Aerospace Component Engineering Services Silver Medal and the Singapore Technologies Aerospace Merit Award are awarded to Ng Yi Ming. The following graduate was awarded the Lee Kuan Yew Award at the first session of the graduation ceremony. Today, the SIA Engineering Company Aeronautical Engineering Gold Medal, the Shells Companies in Singapore Prize, the Alfred Robert Addis Prize, the Eurocopter Southeast Asia Merit Award, the OCBC Prize, the Diploma Plus Book Prize, and the Institution of Engineers Singapore Prize are awarded to Ting Kai Yuan. From the Diploma in Mechatronics course, the Asap Steels Silver Prize is awarded to Raymond Sia Tai Long. The ST Kinetics Gold Medal and the Institution of Engineers Singapore Prize are awarded to Chi La Win. That concludes the presentation of top medals. Thank you, Major General Ng. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this afternoon is Teng Kai Yuan, a graduate of the diploma course in aeronautical engineering. May I now call upon Kai Yuan to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Kai Yuan, please.
Time is relative, said Albert Einstein, and I couldn't agree more. 3 years is a really long time. I thought to myself when I enrolled into SP. But when we were thrown into it, projects, assignments, tests, when the workload seemed too tremendous to shoulder, time passed very quickly, and here we are today, proud graduates of SP. A very good afternoon to our guest speaker, Major General Ng Chee Meng, Chief of Air Force, members of the Board of Governors, Principal, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a show of hands. How many of you think that our hearts are bigger than our brains? How many of you know that our brains are bigger than our hearts? So which is larger in size, our brains or our hearts? The simple answer is our brains. So kudos to those of you who answered the question correctly. But I'd also like to commend those of you who answered otherwise for having faith in your heart. It's funny how our brains are actually bigger than our hearts, and yet in life, we make all of the small decisions with our brains, but the big decisions with our hearts. Before enrolling into SP, I was in a JC, but somehow it just didn't seem right. My heart was telling me that college wasn't the life that I wanted, and I finally mustered the courage to transfer to SP. This time, I chose my passion, engineering. I was afraid that I would live to regret my decision. However, 3 years on, I never once regretted coming to SP. What convinced me that SP was the right choice were the people here and the invaluable knowledge and excellent training that I received. One of my favorite moments was coming across a signage next to the T18 elevator. The signage originally read, "In case of fire, do not use lift." Someone had decided to change it to, "In case of fire, do not use lift, use water." SP has equipped us with strong technical knowledge and skills. We were able to put our ideas into action in our final year projects. In SP, we also believe in working hard, but playing even harder. Many of us made full use of the school's facilities, playing basketball, squash, and even LAN gaming. All these activities helped us build friendships and forge bonds. We will carry with us these memories and friendships which we will always hold dear. All this would not have been possible if not for the concerted efforts of parents, lecturers, TSOs, and last but not least, friends. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for your unwavering care and concern for me, and for supporting every of my decisions. Lecturers, you have touched our lives and contributed significantly to our learning journey. Thank you for sharing your knowledge and experiences, for looking past our immaturity and nurturing our potential, and for continually inspiring us. TSOs, you are truly the brave souls who did all of the work behind the scenes without asking for any credit or acknowledgement. My friends, thank you for giving me the most amazing 3 years of my life. Let's put our hands together to show our appreciation for these groups of people. Before I end, let me leave you with this thought. The next time you are faced with a big decision, follow your heart and you will never go wrong. Congratulations, class of 2011.
Thank you, Kai Yuan. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now closed. May I invite all to stand. The procession group will now leave the convention hall. Thank you for your patience. Please join us for the tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Have a good day.